Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another freaking YouTube video. Make sure y'all please go like, comment, subscribe on this video. And if you like the rest of the channel, please go check it out. Share with your friends, man. Right now, the weather is not really great for doing this video, but we're gonna go ahead and freaking do it, man. I'm eager to do it. I'm eager to be shooting my bow in any type of weather combats that I will be dealing with possibly this fall, this winter. So let's get into the video. Now in this particular video, I'll be shooting my bow in slow motion. I'm trying to figure out of these four, which hopefully all four will fly straight, and then figure out which one's gonna be wampus, whatever, a little wild, flying through the air out of my bow. And I'm going to pick out what arrows I need to be shooting. But for right now, we're going to be shooting at 20 yards from where at the spot I am right now to that target, 20 yards. We're going to be shooting all four of these arrows, trying to figure out which ones fly better and which ones do not. Now, as y'all know it, I got my Hoyt Torrex right here. Freaking love the bow, insanely fast. I think it's 327 per second. It's real quiet. It's real freaking smooth. But this is what we'll be shooting today. The weather is not ideal, but you're gonna have to combat the weather and whatever you got to deal with during deer season, especially bow hunting. The wind, your smell, especially the arrow flying through the wind, through the rain, everything has an effect on the weather. So we're gonna do this while it's a little bit drizzy with the rain, but it is windy. Okay, so hopefully it don't have that much, but I know it will. So this is the first arrow we're going to be shooting. I marked it number 1. This is the first one we're going to be starting with, and then so far and so forth, we got those other 3. So we're going to be shooting this first one first. So looking back at that footage, that first one, it shot really straight. It did what it was supposed to do. That's what I'm kind of looking for, that straightness, and that perfect spiral. The fletching end was not high like that. It was not kind of wobbly, going around in circles. So it performed really well. So this is what I do after that. All right, so after what I would do after shooting that arrow, and it flew pretty well, I would be marking it with a marker or a Sharpie right there at that knock piece. Go from the middle of the knock down to your full arrow shaft. Now, the actual performance of the arrow, it was about 1 inch off to the left. I bet the only reason because of this damn wind out here. But other than that, I'm gonna shoot it just one more time just to make sure. But you mark that just in case if you needed to tune it up. You go, probably a half turn to the right, a half turn to the left, it don't matter, or a quarter turn, it don't matter. It just makes you help you keep your spot. So this is what we're starting off with right there. First arrow, already got it done. It flew pretty well, but let's shoot it one more time. Yeah, that's definitely the arrow I will want to be shooting. Put it right in the middle where I was aiming. But yeah, I'm going to grab that arrow real quick and put it to a side because that's going to be my number 1 arrow that I will be hunting this year. There ain't no difference in the broadheads type thing because I'm using a practice tip. It's 100 grain. Most of my broadheads that I always shoot are 100 grain. Unless you want to shoot pigs or something, you go for that higher grain arrow or broadhead. Pigs are different, but you catch my drift, or any other big broad animals. But let's go get the arrow and let's do the rest. So number 1, we got it locked down. Perfect arrow, flew straight. I didn't see no problems. So let's move on to the next one. All right, so like I did for the first one, we're gonna get our second arrow right here and mark it as number 2. Oh, well, that looks like crap. Let me do that right there. Okay, number 2. We're going to be shooting her, and then we're going to figure out. Let me do this before. I should have done it before I shot, but this is going to probably be better in case, so I would know where I shot it. You know, but I mean, I could do it after if you really think about it. But anyway, gave it a little mark right there. So we're going to shoot her and see how she flies. All right, I don't know if you can see that, but that is my second arrow right there in the middle perfectly. Now, that second arrow performed perfectly. I didn't see no changes between the first one and the second one, yet the first one was a little shaky that second shot. So I might have to go back to this first one right here and possibly shoot it again. But right now, we're just gonna go down the line and pick one. Number 2 is probably now my number 1 arrow that I'll probably be hunting with. I just shot it twice, perfect every time. I didn't see no bad in the shot. Spinned perfect. The tail end wasn't completely up. I am shooting in a high elevated area or a high elevated place I'll be shooting. So the second shot will possibly be my number 1 hunting arrow. Not to say my number 1 practice arrow that I'm practicing today in this video, but it is number 2 in the video. Y'all probably catch my drift. Y'all know what I'm probably saying. But no complaints with that second one. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it, put it to the side, and then we're going to be shooting my number 3 arrow. Our number 2 arrow right here. We're going to lay her all the way to the side. I'm going to keep the number 1 arrow right here in the middle. And now we are going to be shooting arrow number 3. So, like we did with the first 2, we're going to mark it number 3. So mark it number 3, and then where the white is showing, right there. So mark the knock right there, even with the fletching that was going up. So now let's shoot her. We're gonna shoot one more with the third one. It didn't perform like I wanted it to. It started to shake a lot more than the other ones coming out of the bow. So we're gonna shoot it one more time in slow motion for y'all. Hopefully it won't do it again. I might have to turn it a little bit, the knock a little bit, but we're gonna see what we can pull off with the third one. I don't know if y'all can, I'm gonna show y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. I turned it a half a turn or a quarter of a turn right here to the next fletching. So this white will be going actually in, be the inside part of the bow right here. As y'all can tell, is the inside part of it. So we're gonna turn it, see if it helps. If it don't, I'm gonna turn it one more time, quarter turn to the next fletching. If that helps a lot better, then I'm gonna keep it there, and that's how I'm gonna be shooting the arrow. All right, that second shot was really freaking low. Actually, never mind. I was just screwing around, shot twice, and both times having it knocked, or actually having it knocked on this fletching right here, I hit bullseye, perfect middle, 2 times in a row. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to keep this spot right here, mark that, and this is what I will be shooting. This area, this spot right here where it's knocked. And I'm going to mark it. I'm gonna put O3 for OG3. So that's what I'll be shooting. I'm gonna mark this one out just a little bit. All right, so right here, this fletching right there. So it's shot perfect, man. No complaints. I wish I would have video recorded it in slow motion just to see if it did anything wrong. But if it would hit perfect middle where I was aiming both times, then I don't think nothing was wrong with it. So this is number 3 arrow, putting that to the side. It shot well performed. It performed well. So now we're on to the 4th and final arrow. We're gonna figure out if it shoots well or not. So I don't know if Kaylee. But we got our 4th arrow. We already marked it right here. Got the knock with the arrow shaft, and now we're going to be shooting it. Hopefully we could go 4 and 4 with these. I really want just straight up 4 arrows, and I think it'll be pretty dope in one full video. We can actually tune these up to be a complete full 4 set. So number 1 and number 4. Number 1 got to be tuned again. Got to just shoot it some more and figure it out. Number 4, we're going to be shooting number 4 right now. All right, 4th arrow, had no problems with it. The first shot was off by an inch. So I just positioned myself, relaxed, shot it the second time, and it hit perfect middle that last time. So now the 4th arrow is pretty damn good to me. It looked perfect on the slow motion. I didn't see any problems. But now we are on back to the first one, see if we need to move it, fix anything for that. And so with that 4th arrow, all the arrows performed great. Besides number 1, it wasn't to my perfect liking, but they spun great. I don't think I need to spin them to tune them on like an arrow spinner or something. I don't know what you call them, but they spin perfect, man. So done with the 4th one. We're gonna put it to the side. Now we are gonna be dealing with number 1 for right now. Man, I'm freaking excited for this deer season. I hope y'all are too, man. It's gonna be freaking a blast. I get to go out to a different, I think 80% positive I'm going to Tennessee this year. I'm definitely going to be hunting Atlanta, Georgia, but all around Alabama, dude. But I'm freaking stoked. Getting close to getting 100% ready. Hope y'all are too, man. But y'all, that is the end of this video. I hope I could give you some, share some tricks and tips. The Hunting Public actually posted it first, but I wanted to try it out. I've been following them forever. That's how I really got into bow hunting. But hope I could help y'all if y'all haven't seen this video or their video first. Hopefully I could share my y'all what I just started doing, and it actually helped pretty damn good. We fixed one arrow up. I believe it was number 2. Ain't that right? Number 2. Or it was number 3. Yeah, it was actually number 3, the 3rd arrow, the OG3, that we actually fixed up. Now it's got shooting perfect. But I'll be doing the number 1 right now. But please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if y'all have not already. But it's getting close to bow season, y'all. I know most of y'all dial in y'all's arrows, dial in y'all's bow sights, anything like that. Just getting ready. And these main ones I will be shooting. 1, 2, 3, and 4 I will be definitely shooting this year. Number 1, hopefully I can dial that up pretty quick. But other than that, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Much love out to y'all. Thanks for watching, man.